Chapter 1. Samson, the fall of the giant. Let's start with Samson. His life was not normal from the beginning. Before his first breath touched the air of this world, before his eyes opened to the light of day, he had already been marked by the divine. His birth was announced by an angel who descended wrapped in celestial glory, with words that would echo through generations. Not as a common warrior, forged on the battlefields by experience and sweat. Not as a political leader who would rise by cunning or charisma, but as a divinely chosen deliverer, set apart from before his conception for a mission that transcends the human. A Nazarite from his mother's womb, consecrated to God with sacred vows that would define every fiber of his existence. Not to touch wine or fermented drink, keeping himself pure from any influence that could cloud his mind or weaken his spirit. Not to be contaminated by death, remaining clean from the corruption that touches all mortals, and never, under any circumstances, to cut his hair. This last vow was not merely ceremonial. Each lock that grew on his head was a visible reminder of his covenant with the Most High, a crown of consecration that silently proclaimed his identity as a man set apart. His strength was not simple musculature developed through years of rigorous training. It was not the result of endless exercises or perfected combat techniques. It was something completely different. It was supernatural. A strength that defied the laws of physics and transcended the limits of what was humanly possible. It came directly from the divine anointing that dwelt within him, a heavenly power that flowed through his veins like liquid fire, transforming his mortal body into an instrument of divine judgment. Samson did not need armies marching at his command. He did not require elaborate military strategies or arsenals of war. He was a complete army condensed into one man. With his own hands, without armor or shield, he slew 1,000 Philistine men, their bodies falling like reaped wheat before the sickle. The battlefield was strewn with death, a silent testimony to the power that resided in this extraordinary man. He broke a roaring lion as one who breaks tender bread for supper, his bare hands turning the fiercest beast into a lifeless mass. The roar that had filled the air with terror turned to eternal silence. There was no prolonged struggle, no epic combat, only the instantaneous demonstration of a power that knew no bounds. When the walls of Gaza tried to hold him back, when the massive gates of the city closed,